What's going on, everybody? Hex TV back with part 3 of my mix breakdown for my new song Wait featuring Cronin. If you guys want to check out that song and listen to it, the link is in the description. Right now I'm just going to go over the mix bus processing for the song. I did a part 1, part 2. Part 1 was the beat and part 2 was the vocals. And now it's just the mix bus processing I got to go over. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, hit them in the comments below. Hit the like button. Also, if you guys want your song mixed by me and you like how I'm doing things on my mixes, please hit me up at my website, mixedbyhex.com, and hit me up on Instagram at ITSH3X. You can, get your song mixed by me, or you can actually buy this Pro Tools session off of me. I don't actually have an e-commerce system set up yet where you can just go on and click buy. We're going to have to do it like kind of bootleg style just for now while I set it up and try to figure it out. But for now, you can just DM me or email me, and we'll get that going. Without further ado, let's get into the mix bus. So I had to, because my computer will literally crap itself, I had to freeze all of these groups with all these plugins on it, so that, yeah, it can actually run. But yeah, this is what it sounds like without the mix bus processing.
I can feel the pain. Breaking my back for you to need space. All this time you saying my name. Just
let me see. Let me pull back to Cronin's part here.
softly, the weight is killing me. Still on my mind. Yeah. Pray for me nightly. Feel myself crossing up.
Cool. So the first thing I have in the mix bus is this EQ. So this. It looks complicated. It's really not. I just filtered out the sides so that the sides aren't going crazy in the low end and they're clashing with the mids. I like to have my sides thin. Whoops, I don't know what I just did. I boosted the body of the sides at like 300 and cut at 600 on the sides. The mids had that gross resonant frequency and at 7K too. So I ducked those out just a tiny bit, nothing drastic because it is the mix bus. Don't want to go crazy. I have some parallel compression. So I used the Pro-C and put it on the punch mode, and I squashed it probably like 10 dB of reduction, but then brought the wet gain up. So actually, that just shows what's being compressed. Anyways, yes, just know that I brought the wet gain up so that it was parallel compression. I could have just used the mix. I don't know why I didn't do that, but whatever. Let's see. Pro-MB. I did some expansion in the low end. So that range right there, anytime it hits the threshold, it bumps up 3 dB. I have the Saturn plugin. FabFilter Saturn, doing tape saturation, just the default setting. I literally just threw it on there and then put it in the high quality mode for oversampling. Pretty sure that's for oversampling, right? Oversampling, yes. Let's see. Oxford Inflator. Pulled the curve all the way down so that I could like really push it without it being too drastic, because the curve, as if you read that, you can't read it all right now. You can pause it and read it. Basically makes it more of a subtle loudness enhancement rather than this crazy, like bright, harsh saturation when the curve is down. Then I finished it off with this general purpose rebalancing 1 preset. It's under the dynamic tab and then the mix. This one right here. It looks like super subtle because the regular gain scale, it looks like this, which is, let me see. Yeah, it looks like that usually if you just pull it up. But I pulled the gain scale down to 5%, so it was super subtle, just basically just brushing over it and with some balance. And then I did the final limiter. So hold on, let me turn the desktop volume down so that you guys aren't going crazy with the pain in your ears. Hold on. Okay, I pulled it down like 7 dB. Hopefully that's enough. Okay. So whoops. So I'm going to play it with everything and then without everything. So actually, I'll start with without. So here's without anything. I'll leave the limiter on so that the loudness is similar.
Pray for me nightly. Feel myself crossing over. Weight is so tell me I'm alright. I can feel the pain breaking my back.
So here's with everything.
Pray for me nightly. Feel myself crossing over. Weight is so tell me I'm alright.
So yeah, it basically just brings up not only clearly the loudness with the limiter, but it also just like saturates it, fills it out, and makes it more present and in your face, like a super dense song. Makes it more dense. And I like my pop trap songs to be dense. I have other songs on my EP that are more stripped back, and I did less saturation on those. But this song is a very poppy song, and you want that density. But at the same time, you also want transient. So just to show you before I sign off here, I want to show like how much limiting I'm actually doing, because it's very important.
Pray for me nightly.
Like 1.5 dB at the most, because with a ceiling at 0.3. So when you have that, like a lot of limiting with your limiter at the end, all the transients are going to be gone, and the song is going to sound really flat, and you don't want that. You want your song to breathe a lot and like have movement, and it's tough to have movement and not sound super squashed when you do like, I don't know, 6-7 dB of reduction with your limiter. You know, I try to shoot for like 1 to 2 dB at the most, and I trust that it's hitting the way I mix it. It is hitting -14 LUFS, so that the streaming services are at least satisfied and I have a breathable song. So yeah, that's everything. Like I said in the beginning, if you want to buy this session off of me, I don't have an e-commerce thing set up right now from the time of filming this, but I'm trying to set something up. So in the meantime, if you're seeing this and it's not set up yet, you can just DM me on Instagram at ITSH3X or hit the contact form in my website at mixedbyhex.com, where you can also, submit stems to have me mix your song. You can check out my rates and everything there. Hit the like button, comment below what you think of the song and what you think of the mix, or you can check it out on Spotify in the description. Thanks for watching all 3 parts. Hopefully, see you next time. Peace.
Weight on my shoulders, down in